Welcome back to iPhoneXpertise, the channel where we help you make the best choices when it comes to all things Apple. I'm SK, and today we've got a question that's on everyone's mind. Which iPhone to buy in 2023? Before we dive into the juicy details, make sure you hit that like button below if you're ready to find the perfect iPhone for your needs. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and tap that notification bell so you never miss out on our expert advice and Apple updates. Apple's latest lineup of smartphones consist of the iPhone 15, iPhone 15 Plus, iPhone 15 Pro, and iPhone 15 Pro and iPhone 15 Pro Max. The devices pack the best camera systems and the most powerful chips that Apple has ever introduced on an iPhone to date. The phones are also the first Apple-made mobile devices to sport the universal USB Type-C port. If you're not ready to wave goodbye to the blue bubble and are not interested in high-end Android smartphones, we've collected the best iPhones that money can buy in 2023 and included the best large, high-end premium smartphones and the compact and more affordable ones that you can get your hands on today. Now that the iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Pro have been released, there's never been a better time to get one of the cheapest iPhones. Because the iPhone 13 and iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 are still available, you can get an incredible deal on last year's tech without paying this year's prices. While these older phones won't have all the fancy tech of Apple's latest lineup of phones, they're still more than powerful enough to get you through all of your daily routines. And with Prime Day too quickly approaching, you can save even more cash. The iPhone SE model is the absolutely cheapest iPhone you can buy new at $429, making it one of the best iPhones to buy. Despite rocking an old design that's been around since the iPhone 6, this handset features Apple's latest A15 Bionic chip. That means this phone is lightning. Fast, can play every Apple Arcade game with ease, and will connect to 5G networks. The only things that hold back the cheapest iPhone are its small 4.7-inch screen, singular 12-megapixel wide angle camera, and it doesn't feature MagSafe, though you can still wireless charge this device. The iPhone 14 is about a year old now, but it's still a powerhouse of an iPhone. The phone starts with 128 GB of storage and is powered by the incredible Apple A15 chip. Because of this package, with a 6-core CPU and a 5-core GPU, there isn't a single app that won't be blown away by the iPhone 14. The best part is that Apple is still selling this phone new, which means you can pair it with AppleCare, ensuring you don't have to worry about cracking your screen or the phone getting stolen. Purchasing that option will make it a little more expensive, but it's totally worth it for the peace of mind, especially if you don't want to shell out hundreds of dollars down the line to replace the phone if you drop it on concrete. We've definitely been there. If you want the latest and greatest from Apple's newest iPhone 13, just get yourself the mini version for $599. The iPhone 13 mini is a bit smaller than Apple's other handsets with only a 5.4-inch screen, but if you have smaller hands, you might find having a more compact handset to be beneficial. It still packs Apple's latest A15 Bionic chip, 5GB, plus a 12-megapixel wide and 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera for the best iPhoneography. The iPhone 12 might be running last year's A14 Bionic chip, but this phone processor still offers plenty of power. In fact, almost everything about this $599 phone is nearly as good as the latest model, including the 6.1-inch liquid Retina HD display, plus its 12-megapixel wide and ultra-wide cameras. You also still get the modern iPhone creature comforts of 5G connectivity and MagSafe. If you haven't jumped on the 5G bandwagon just yet, the iPhone 11 might be a great handset for you. For $499, you get a phone with a still very capable A13 Bionic processor and fantastic-looking 6.1-inch liquid Retina HD display. You also get two 12-megapixel wide and ultra-wide cameras capable of recording 4K 60 FPS video. The rounded design might be a bit older, but it's easier to hold for some who dislike the boxier design of the latest iPhones. And that's a wrap for today's video on which iPhone to buy in 2023. I hope you found this guide helpful in making your decision. Remember, the right iPhone for you depends on your specific needs, preferences, and budget. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, please consider giving it a thumbs up to show your support.